Hi, my name is Aileen Swenson, and I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful probiotic beverage called kombucha. It's a fermented tea. So first you need to get a SCOBY. This is a SCOBY, and it's a combination of beneficial bacteria and fungi. Because let's face it, if you're going to have fungi in your house, you want them to be good. Okay, so I got mine from a friend. You might want to ask around where you can get a SCOBY. You probably can also get them online. Okay, so then you want to boil your water. This is probably 2 to 3 quarts of water. I'm going to add a cup of sugar. And you're like, but wait, sugar isn't GAPS legal. Not to worry, because all of the beneficial bacteria and fungi are going to eat the sugar, so it won't have sugar in it once we're done. Okay? And then I'm going to add, first you have to stir and dissolve the sugar. So let's dissolve the sugar. It only takes a couple of minutes. Okay, that's good. And we can remove it from the heat. And we can add our tea bags. I add about 9 tea bags to this amount. Put the lid on and we'll let it steep for about an hour. And then we'll let it cool to room temperature. Once it's at room temperature, I'll show you what we do next. We have just steeped our tea bags in our water for about an hour, and then we lifted the lid and let it cool to room temperature. When choosing tea bags, it's best to use organic. Mine were organic green tea bags, but you can certainly use black tea if you prefer. Now, this is as easy as it gets. You just pour in the room temperature tea and sugar and water that we've just created, and you pour it in with your SCOBY in your jar, and you leave it sit for about 7 to 10 days. You want it to be where it's not sweet as the commercial ones, so it can be GAPS legal, but not to the vinegary state. So this is what I do. You pour it in there with the SCOBY, and you put a towel over it. Oops, my string fell. And I just tie a string around it. But you can use a rubber band if you'd like. And you let it sit. Then in 7 to 10 days, you have a wonderful probiotic beverage called kombucha.